Take that off because it glares and get someone hurts. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Write down Hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Good morning, Sanopa. Good morning, beautiful. I saw this meme this morning and it made me laugh my ass off. I was like, yeah, because y'all know Trump was really he was trying to get a, what is your name or what can we call you? Well, you know, my name here online is Majobu. I go by, my nickname is Bishop, but my first name is actually Alicia. Go figure, it's not even anywhere related. So you can call me Majobu, you can call me Alicia, you can call me Bishop. Doesn't really matter to me. Just don't call me MAGA. Listen. Yeah, just don't call me MAGA. Good morning, Lois. Yeah, but no problem. Thank you. Thank you, Sanopa. Obama drop. Nobody cares, Scott. Nobody's even talking about that. Look at you crashing out off of a meme. Come on, man. Bye. Early this morning, they crashing out already over a meme. Listen, how does it happen so fast? How do you scroll the nets and then see something and go, oh my God, I've got to say something. I'm triggered. This meme is golden though. Trump is chasing Obama's shadow so bad. He is the epitome of, this is what it looks like when somebody who doesn't like you, they envy you and they want to be you. King of division. You're right, Gro, because he would make mediocre people feel worse about their lives as they should. Bye. That's to say, I just bought your other account, beloved. You only had 24 on that one. Come on, y'all. Come on. I haven't even been this live. What is it, 8:28? I ain't even been in here 5 minutes. They're already crashing. Hey, Man of Fire, good morning. Hey, JoJo, good morning. They're already crashing out on me this morning. I don't understand how. I'm just saying that Trump has been chasing Obama's shadow ever since that White House Correspondents' Dinner. See, some of this is that. Some of this is this guy chasing this guy's shadow because Trump has always been, in my humble opinion, someone who didn't really like people who were not white. This is known information about Trump if you're aware of his past. Hey, DJ Reese, and you understand how he moved in New York, and then you get it, and you understand that this isn't new behavior. So a lot of this is jealousy. Yep, exactly, Man of Fire, jealousy. Exactly. Trump is still sitting in the White House wondering what Obama's doing. Listen, let me tell you something. When somebody is thinking about you, even when they have a position of power, they envy you bad. They want to be you so bad. It hurts. That's what that is. And it's not just him that wants to be Obama. It's a whole bunch of them in MAGA, in my humble opinion, that look at Obama and envy him. And they're mad. They don't think he deserves to be the man that he is. But he put in the work to be who he is. You know what I mean? It's the epitome of nobody gave me anything. I had to earn it. That's the part that cracks me up the most. Just like I told y'all, folks talk so much stuff. People like Obama, they were given handouts. Black folks are always given things. Then why wouldn't you rush to be a minority? If I really believed that minorities always got free stuff, didn't have to work for nothing, always got handouts, wouldn't I want to be a minority so I can get that stuff? Exactly. But they want to be everything but the minority that they talk about. Because minorities ain't getting free shit like that. If anything, it's other people trying to keep you from getting the free stuff. But minorities are not sitting around. Just y'all tell me. Y'all know, listen, I'm not the only person that either is a minority or lives around minorities. Do y'all feel like minorities are getting just stuff hand over fist for free and they don't even have to work for it? Because I ain't never seen that. Everybody I know has had to work for everything that they have. Now, Do I know of some people that sit on their ass and use the system and all of that? Absolutely. But it's not their race that they're allowed to game the system. It's the way the system is set up. And they need to change the damn system. But they won't change the system because, see, rich people get to game it too. And so if you change that, you stop rich people from being able to do it too. You're right, Axe. Victimhood. Yep, and you want to be a victim. Bye. I just did. Hello. What does that? What's that Jaws theme? Dun dun dum 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 dum. All you had to do was be quiet. Yep, not today. First of all, good Saturday morning to you all. Tap that like button and that share button if you can for me. And with share, copy link counts as a share. You don't even have to send it to anybody. Thank you so much. They are so turned up this morning. Hey, Kennard, good morning. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you all for the shares. I greatly appreciate that as well. But I want to tell you something. If you didn't know, all negotiations, trade negotiations with Canada are done. There are no more negotiations with Canada. Y'all tired of winning yet? What do they say? That laugh track needs to be associated with every Trump administration press conference. So every time that Caroline No-Lip-Levitt opens her mouth, the laugh track can run because we know it's full of shit. You understand? But there are no more negotiations with Canada. I thought that Trump was going to make America great again. I thought he was going to make, the world a better place. And you know what I tell them, wonder when they want to be victims? Get off, like my mama used to say, get off the cross. We need the wood. Ain't nobody trying to do all of that. Hey, Nettie, good morning. Hey, Deck the Duck. I just put up a post where I'm talking about billionaires, right? I'm trying to get people to think, right? Because so many working class Americans are running around like temporarily displaced future millionaires. Like they're one fucking paycheck away from being in the tax bracket of the people that they envy. I am telling you, rich people do not dream about us. They don't dream about being us. That's a nightmare to them. For a rich person to then wake up one day and be working class, that's not a fantasy. That's a fucking nightmare. So they don't think about being us. They lean into being them. So while you're caught up in your fantasy of daydreaming about being a rich person, wake up to your reality about who you are and the statistic of, certainty that you could get out of the class that you're in. My thing is, I don't need to be a billionaire. I don't even need to be a millionaire. I just want to be comfortable. I just don't want the system trying to crush me. I just don't want the system to always try to find ways to take money from me and monetize every piece of my life. I don't want the system to constantly make money off my suffering. That's all I want. I want rich people to leave me the fuck alone. That's it. That's all I want. And I want rich people to pay their fair share in taxes and stop looking to us to do it. Thank you all so much for helping me reach that goal today in the live. I greatly appreciate it. That's all I want. And I think that's all most Americans want. We want rich people to pay their fair share, and we want government to get out of our business. Now, remember, Republicans have been selling you the lie for decades that they were the party of small government. No, they're not. That same party is in your bedroom. They're in your bathroom. They're in your business. They're in your marriage. Honey, that party of small government is everywhere. And that party of small government is going to stay in your business because it's not about small government. It's small government for rich people. It's big government for you. When you owe, I'm going to give you an example. I owe some taxes and I'm working on my tax stuff with the IRS and another group, right, that I hired, right? IRS sends me something the other day saying, hey, from one of the other returns that you filed, you had a refund of $200 and something. We took that. Oh, they gonna get our money. That little $200 and something, they gonna take it. But they would never take $23 million from a billionaire. Make it make sense. It's because people like us, regular working class folk, keep acting like they one paycheck away from being in the Cayman Islands. That's a lie. It is a lie that you tell yourself. You're right, haha. It is a victimhood mentality. You're about to see it. Bye. I always love the ones I block and they come back with their bot account. They come back with their troll account. another troll account, but I'm the victim. Chill, bye. Accept it. You've been outed. It's okay. I don't do DEI here. And allowing you in this chat while we're having discussion would be diversity, equity, and inclusion. And if you say you're against it, you're against it. Hey, Hancock. Good afternoon, handsome. I mean, good morning. Look, I'm already in the afternoon. These people got me like, what? I just don't understand the mentality. Again, I keep asking the same question. Working class people are fighting one another, but billionaire people are just, billionaires and millionaires are laughing to the bank. So why you so mad at me, you still broke. I'm still broke. Nothing's changed for us. Nothing's changed. Hey, Wendy, good morning. CNN, Fox, move over. Trump will leave us in destruction. Oh, certainly. No, CNN. Yeah, you're right. I read that wrong. You're right. CNN and Fox move over because CNN is Fox News Light. Y'all need to be careful when y'all watch CNN. In my humble opinion, they push a lot of rhetoric. You got to listen. They have a lot of people on there that continue to push the rhetoric. You got to listen. That's see, what you guys see happening now, Obama did get a Nobel Peace Prize, beloved. That's the thing, QTK. You jealous? You mad? Bye, beloved. Oh, they so mad. They so mad. Oh, they are in their feelings. That's why when I saw this meme this morning, I literally howled out loud. I said, ah! Because I saw another one, but I can't put that one up. I got to put that one in the Patreon today. I saw another one. This one was like, bitch. But I can't put that on TikTok. They won't let me. I already know. I got enough strikes as it is. So I'm like, nah. I'm not going to do that. Got rid of our protections from propaganda. Hence, division. You think, oh, well, guess what, Rose? I get rid of it too. Bye. I love how they come in. No, you're not going to get to come here. This is not a safe space for you either. Go into the spaces that are for you. Yep, Obama was the best president that we've had. But you know why Obama was the best president we've had in our lifetimes? Because he's been one of us. All those other ones have come from money. Although, think about it. Except for, well, Bill Clinton didn't. Bill Clinton didn't come from money. Bush did. They all came from money. Reagan had a little money and influence. They all came from some level of money and influence. So they don't identify with us. They look down on us like we're peons, like they're smarter than us, like they can tell us how to live, like they know better than us how to take care of things when we take care of things with shoestring budgets every day. We know better than anybody in Washington how to make something out of nothing because those of us in our communities are making something out of nothing every day. Every day. But these people don't understand our struggle because they've never lived it. They don't have to. They're already making almost $200,000 a year. How could they understand your struggle? Oh, Reagan was real tough times. I grew up during that Reagan administration, and honey, he was hardcore on black communities, okay? He was hardcore on black communities. So while his administration was helping to infuse things into those communities, they were also then jailing the individuals in those communities at a disproportionately high rate. At a disproportionately high rate. But folks act like that stuff never happened. It did. Obama did not grow up upper middle class with a single mama. Get out, Alex. You don't know economics. Bye. The people, listen, if you vote for a guy that shits on the gold toilet, don't talk to me about somebody growing up in Hawaii. Everybody that grew up in Hawaii ain't got money. I have plenty of people that come in my lives that are not rich that live in Hawaii. That's ignorant as hell to think everybody that lives in Hawaii got money. Worked with someone who went to Harvard with him. She said that Obama always had a. I'm sure Obama is the example of what it looks like when you're raised well. That's just the bottom line. See, a lot of what y'all see in these politicians goes back to how they're raised. Because see, if you're raised well, you can't even be bought either. Understand, if you're raised well, you can't even be bought. There's some things you will not do for money. You'll go, I'm not doing that for no damn money. Nah, I wasn't raised to do that shit. That's just a fact. People who were raised with no morals and character, they'll do anything. They'll do anything, and that is a fact. You think I'm another person that doesn't know what I'm talking about? Well, good. I made it so you don't have to be bothered listening. Bye. Look what they say. Hey, hey. Yep, they get mad. Yep, you're absolutely right, Trail. Because they can't afford to vacation in Hawaii, they assume that all of Hawaii is expensive to, like everybody's rich there. No, you're going to the touristy spots of Hawaii. You're not even really enjoying Hawaii and its culture more so than you're enjoying the results that give you Americanized versions of that culture. It's back to what I keep saying. Most Americans have traveled the world but never really went anywhere because all they do is go to resorts any fucking way. But didn't Mr. Obama deport more migrants? Yeah, he did deport more migrants, but he did it with due process. But I deport people too, Marty. Bye. Bye. Don't forget to write. I let you stay long enough to hear you answer my questions, and then I sent you packing. Bye. You don't care about kids at the border. That's your troll account. It has 1 follower. Bye. You didn't think I'd catch that one too? Bye. Did you think you were going to get to come right back and I not catch it? Duh. I'm going to catch it. No one's going to know. Yeah, they're going to know. No, nobody's going to know. Yeah, they're going to know. Ciao. Oh my goodness, y'all are hilarious. Good morning, Zigma. Good morning. They think that I won't notice. I actually watch my chat. Yeah, Obama deported, but he did it with due process. That's the funniest part of this Trump deportation thing. He's snatching up all these people and still can't meet Joe Biden or Barack Obama numbers. Make it make sense. Hey, Raymond, good morning. Yep. And let me explain something to y'all. Stop being nice to MAGAs. You don't have to be. You being nice to them when they're not nice to you will not change how they think. You know what changes how they think? When you treat them exactly how they treat everybody else. Yep. Then they go, wait a minute, you're so mean. How am I mean? I'm doing to you what you saying to everybody else. Shut up. Fuck your feelings. Cry about it. When you give them what they give everybody else, they're outraged. Because they only want to give it to other people. You see, they don't want to get it. Nah, fuck that. I'll look that up, Zigma. That's the problem. Liberals are so damn nice. Oh, we just want to be nice. That's why I like that guy in New York that's running for mayor. He's everything but that. Yep. A not nice liberal that will play dirty just like Republicans. Democrats need that. Democrats need that. I am telling you, as long as you continue to toe the line and be nice, you're not going to incite people to get to the damn polls. Yep, you got to be. Democrats have to get in there. That's the perfect thing to say, Shea Butter. Democrats need to get in their villain era. They got to lean all the way into that fucking villain era. Because if they don't lean into it, nothing changes. We tired of you playing nice. We tired of you acting like it's all good. Oh, we gotta be the adults in the room. Fuck that. They're not being adults. You can still be the adult in the room and be petty. Hell, I've been a petty adult more than one time in my lifetime. When it's necessary, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got, what do they call it? Malicious compliance. That's how you get it. By being petty. Mm-hmm. That's exactly how you get it. Hey, Jordan, guess what? I'm never going to let you finish saying what you were going to say. Bye. Look at them. Oh, that was so cute. Hey, for any of the others that are going to try it, don't do it as a warning. Just say what you're going to say. Never ready up, because readying up gets my spidey senses tingling. I am telling you. Okay? It gets it tingling, so I just went on ahead and sent you packing. Yes, they need to stop bringing a toothpick. Yep, they need to stop doing that, Susan. That's why people don't show up to vote for liberals. You don't fight for nothing. You just talk, they just sit online talking about, I'm so outraged. Fuck your outrage. I don't care. What are you going to do? What have you done besides be outraged? Nothing. Nobody cares about their damn outrage because we're outraged too. But guess what? Nobody cares about our outrage. This is why I tell y'all, stop showing up to fucking protests if those people who want you to protest don't have a strategy. They're wasting your time. That shit is performative politics. Yes, I said it. And I know some people won't like to hear that, but it is true. If somebody wants you to show up at a march and there's no long-term strategy to change any of the policy or the things that are happening, guess what? It is a waste of your time. There has to be a strategy, a long-term strategy. The civil rights movement worked because they had strategy. It wasn't just a march. There were strategies. The Montgomery bus boycott was a strategy. It wasn't something done in 2 days. It was something that was done for as long as it needed to be done to hit their asses where it hurt, in their pockets. See, this goes back to money. When you hit them in their wallets, rich people don't want to be poor. So they're going to get behind anything that stops that. And that's a fact. But y'all with this performative shit, I'm telling you, you won't get anywhere. That's why I haven't showed up to that nail march, and I won't. It is a waste of time. It is a waste of time. Clinton, and you think Clinton and Obama, you know who I think Keith destroyed it? People who come in loud to people's lives. Bye. The fuck? Right. A spending boycott has more impact. You know who's hurting right now? Target. Why is Target hurting? Because black people put their money where their mouth was. Yep. Target learned a very valuable lesson, and it ain't never coming back to the cookout. Hey, Meme, if you want to know what Obama did to get the Peace Prize, go to Google. This ain't fucking Google. Bye. Fuck out of here. Like I'm supposed to spend my time educating you. No, take your ass to Google. It's free. What do they say? That's the other thing about conservatives. They'll want you to educate them. That ain't my job to educate you. That's not my job. Go figure it out. Isn't this party the party of personal responsibilities? That's what Republicans used to say. So be responsible and go look it up your damn self. No, I'm not putting you on the panel. This ain't Maury. Like, well, what are we doing? No, this ain't Maury. I'll put you out the door, though. Bye. The fuck? You're not coming in my live telling me where you gonna be. Nope. You cannot expect to be treated better on my TikTok than you expect America to treat everybody else. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Oh, you mad, Thicko. Oh, he came back with his thing, his other account. Bye. Bye. Look at him, y'all. Uh-oh. Look. How many people are we at? I know what this means, y'all. Y'all know what this means, right? Oh, yeah, we're at 200 and something. I just blocked 2 back to back. Look, they crashed out on me. They got mad. Y'all know what this means, right? You know why they don't ask ChatGPT? Because they've been told that AI lies to them if it don't tell them, if it doesn't confirm their biases. Catch it. If AI does not confirm their biases, they're taught to not believe in it. You know? They're taught not to believe in it. I'm telling you. If anything that doesn't confirm these people's biases isn't real to them. So you know what I always wonder when I say that? I go, well, if you believe that, you shouldn't believe in the Bible, right? Because you follow Trump, and he's a sinner according to your Bible. He's been married 3 times, cheating on all 3 of his wives. So why are you following him? You must not believe in the Bible anymore and in God and in Jesus and stuff. Child, you hit them with that, they be like, well, how dare you? Oh, no, don't you dare get upset. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just saying to you, if I was God, I'd be pissed right about now. You know what is liberal logic, Cal? Blocking you. Bye, beloved. He thought he was going to come in all loud and shit. Boo. Bye. Would they say bye? Would they say attention all Walmart shoppers? Attention all Walmart shoppers. It's Saturday, so you know it's packed, right? Attention all Walmart shoppers. Please move your carts to the side of the aisle and check your Wrangler jeans. I know they're vibrating. Listen, hey, Billie Jean, put down them damn pork and beans and reach in your damn Wranglers, okay? That Negro woman's on TikTok right now, and she's talking again about President Trump. Now, listen, I know that the GDP has slowed down. No, GDP ain't goddamn peas. It's the damn economy. Listen, the GDP is slowed down, okay? Okay? And things have gone up, okay? We know this. Well, some of us know this. But anyway, we can't have that Negro woman telling anybody. Get your ass on the TikToks, okay? Billie Jean, if I tell you one more time to put down them damn pork and beans, you can buy them after you get on the TikToks, okay? Get on TikToks and stop that Negro woman. She's convincing conservatives that rich people don't care about him. And how the hell are we supposed to reign over folk if they think that they're going to be poor forever? Thank you. Thank you for shopping at Walmart. We appreciate your support. America. Yeah. Look, because it was 200 and something, but they dropped off when I started saying that shit. I love y'all too. They get so triggered. So triggered. So triggered. But I'm just only telling you the truth. Rich people don't care about you, whether you vote conservative or liberal. In order for rich people to care about anything, you have to impact their money. Americans, if you want to change America, you got to start impacting rich folks' money. Oh yeah, they heard they meemaw. I know they did. See, I got family from down south, so I know how to do it. It's a certain way you twang that thing. Oh, they you know why they think trickle down is a thing? Because a lot of it's tied back to religion. You're supposed to wait on your riches, right? I'm going to say it one more time. Ain't you supposed to wait on your riches? What do I keep telling y'all? There is no such thing. Hey, Rita, there is no such thing. There shouldn't be as a Christian billionaire. It is impossible to be a billionaire and be a Christian. How? I'm still waiting on a Christian billionaire to explain it to me. Because I don't know how that's even possible. How is that even possible to be a Christian billionaire? Because by proxy, if you had that much money, there should be no starving people, no homeless people, think about it. Yeah, see, when you think about it like that, you go, yeah, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Child. When I be seeing people like T.D. Jakes and what's that other pastor who has a lot of money. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And when I see those people, I go, them people ain't Christians. You can't be. Those people are, Osteen and the Myers, those fuckers are capitalists. They're capitalists in the name of God. They use God to get rich. Because there's no way in hell you should be worth that much damn money and have anybody in your congregation that's homeless, living under the poverty line, uneducated, unemployed. It shouldn't even fucking exist. Not if you got that type of money, church is that damn big. Nobody in your congregation or in your community, those communities should be flourishing. But you know what those people do instead? They use church to make money. Because it's tax-free. Churches should be taxed. Religion should be taxed in America. I don't know why religion means you don't pay taxes. Religious rich people did that too. I don't understand how one has something to do with the other. So you don't pay taxes because you worship? Man, get out of here. No, they should pay taxes. This is why churches are able to buy up your neighborhoods for pennies on the dollar. They're a corporation in the name of God. That's what it is. They're a corporation in the name of God. Don't you love that artwork? Exactly, Zoana. They don't know God, but they do know money. They know in God we trust because it's on money. They know that. This is why I love really, really small churches. Because a small church could become a much bigger church. But those people in that church have made a decision that it's a family. It's a community. It's not just a money grab. You understand? There's a difference. There's a difference. But if I go into a church and pastor driving a Mercedes, first lady got a Mercedes, all of the deacon team and all of them got Mercedes, but y'all ain't got a free food bank, y'all ain't got free education classes, free computer lab for kids, free study study hall for children to help tutor in. If you ain't paying it forward, then your ass ain't no different than those rich people that's doing stuff to our communities. They're no different. This is why I keep saying there should never, my assumption, again, I'm just operating off, this is just a Buddhist talking that has read the Bible, but a Christian billionaire should not exist. Jesus wasn't a billionaire. How do you get to be a billionaire, but the Son of God couldn't? Listen, make it make sense. I'm sorry. I'm just a Buddhist asking a question. How do you get to be a billionaire, but the Son of God could not be a billionaire? You know what they'll tell you? God gave me this. Honey, they'll look you right in your face and say, it was by the grace of God that I got all this money. So I always look at that and I go, so what does that mean for poor people? Does that mean God doesn't work in their lives? Or does it mean that God has determined that's all they deserve? No one ever answers. Because if God is working in your life and that's why you got all that money, well, what is God doing for those people in all that poverty? Thank you, Ronald. Thank you for listening and watching. And tap that, tap that like button and that copy link button, Ronald. You ain't got to share it to nobody. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Puritanism. The more stuff you have, the more God loves you. Which is funny to me because you can't take it with you, right? Listen. You're supposed to connect the dots. And if you don't, I'm trying to help you do that. You can't take all that shit with you. You can't, when you die, you can't take nothing. No worldly possessions here on earth with you. Supposedly, it's, according to the Bible, it's supposed to be your character and the choices that you've made that determine your entry. So why are you collecting all them dollar bills? Listen. I mean, if you take it, if you think about it, right? In order to be a billionaire, you'd have to do many unethical things. So by proxy, you ain't getting in. You can't buy your way in, right? Because you can't take the shit with you. So you can't buy your way in. And the decisions that you made certainly will put you in a position where you can't get in. So it seems to me that billionaires are operating off of the mindset that heaven is now. So y'all can keep waiting on your salvation if you want to. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all ain't listening. Let's just make stuff up. You know what else I don't make up, Pretty Ray? The blocking. Bye. I don't understand people who are in places where they're hearing things that make them, that trigger them. I don't go in places that trigger me. Because I'm not a perpetual victim. You understand? You understand? Stay out of places that trigger you. So you don't have to cry. I don't understand. Folks just be, they scroll. Imagine scrolling TikTok, right? You're scrolling TikTok, right? And you run into my live. And then you see Trump up here. And then you go, oh my God. I can't believe that she's on the TikToks talking about President Trump. Like, I can barely speak. I can barely put two words together. But I never felt like a man until President Trump was elected into office and everything. So when she talks about him like that, I feel like less of a man. I feel like that I just could have got it together if only I was born a Trump. And bye, Brian, I had to block you. Bye. It's like, are you serious? Yeah, Anthony. I was acting like you should be in this live. Bye. Listen, I've already told you I don't do DEI in these lives. I don't give a shit about varying opinions. This is not a kumbaya live. I don't have any expectation of trying to convince conservatives to think like me. I'm not. I'm just here to expose the hypocrisy of the party. And hell, I expose liberals too. I expose them too. Those establishment liberals are still picking up their jaw from Cuomo losing that Democratic nomination to New York. Their jaws are still on the floor. What? What do you mean the rich Dem lost? Because they don't want him. Cuomo don't identify with them, and he ain't fighting for those people anyway. He ain't fighting for those people anyway. So again, but I'm just trying to get people to see this. Your government isn't working for you anymore. I told you yesterday that, especially for those of you who live in hurricane-prone areas, places like Florida, like you're down in that Gulf area, NOAA will no longer receive any hurricane data from the Department of Defense as of June 30th. Just so you know, they will no longer provide hurricane data to NOAA and the Hurricane Center, the Hurricane Watch Center, as of June 30th. That's right around the corner. That's right around the corner. Oh, yeah. That is right around the corner. Yep, and FEMA's already getting tore up. So you combine them tearing up FEMA with also not even having the proper information to give. Now, not only do they not want to help you when a weather event destroys your property, they don't even want to warn you so that you and your family can get out safely. Rich people going to be okay, though. Because trust me, they're going to still get the notification. Somebody going to still tell them somewhere. Y'all going to learn this shit. Elections have consequences. Hell, Hispanic Americans are learning. They thought they had an ally in the Republican Party. And I keep telling you, when you immigrate to America, you can't bring the shit from the country that you came from here. What socialism looks like in your home country is not what it is here. It's different. Socialism here helps people. Capitalism will destroy you in America. Okay? Capitalism will destroy you in America. See, a lot of Cubans came here to America and they brought that same mindset from coming from Cuba and believing that socialism is bad. So they vote hardcore Republican. Hardcore Republican. The problem is Republicans will always see them as other. America is built on racism. So you can have blind loyalty and they'll allow you to. The racist system will let you support it. But then once it gets what it wants, it's going to eat your ass up because it don't like you. It don't like you. This morning I was on TikTok. I want to vote, hey, for Donald Trump. Hey, dun, 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 for Donald Trump. Oh, I was dancing to it. I was dancing like they was dancing. They're not dancing now, but we told them before the election that they wouldn't be dancing afterwards. We told them. See, everybody thinks that black people are always doing the mostest. Oh, y'all live in the past. No, we live in the present. The past never went nowhere. Racism changed up on how people did it, but it never went anywhere. So folks saying America was post-racial, lies. You tell yourself to sleep at night. Lies you tell yourself to sleep at night. Y'all get one black president in a sea of all them white presidents and y'all lose your mind and think your country is post-racial. Chill by. Chill by. Chill by. Your country ain't post-racial. Not only is it not post-racial, them fuckers crashed out with a black president. Yes, and women too. They're crashing out not only because the black man got in there, but because women were close to that office too. Listen, let me tell you something. You got a lot of men in America. See, it's a lot of misogyny in America too. Why? Because you got a lot of mediocre ass men in America. They all not mediocre. But them weak ones, they loud. They loud. And people like Trump and that ilk, they've emboldened them to almost make them think they're a catch. Listen. Okay. Remember right after the election, they were running around saying that. Remember after that when the Supreme Court struck down that abortion right, they said, your body, my choice. Remember, they thought they would finally get a woman. No. And picking up immigrants and deporting them is not going to stop American women from dating immigrant men. They'll just move to other countries and marry them anyway. Listen, because they want a whole man. They don't want one that's sitting on the internet going, that's my boyfriend, Donald Trump. That's my man. I love that man. American women aren't into that shit. Okay? American women are not into that shit at all. At all. Y'all gonna learn. American women are not gonna just sit here so y'all can win. They'll just leave. Because a lot of American women make more money than a lot of American men. See, that's the other piece. Because of the economics and women are working and making money, they don't need men as much, not financially. So it becomes a choice. I don't have to have a man. I can choose to want one, but I make the choice. And as soon as you are too much of a disruption to my life, I don't need you nor want you. That's what's happening. And instead of men in America waking up to that shit, they want to turn the clock back. And I look to those men who act that way and I go, if you have daughters, is that what you want for your daughter? For a man to be able to treat her any kind of fucking way because he got a little piece of money? I wouldn't want that for my daughters. I would not want that for my daughters. Hell, I wouldn't want that for my sons. It's like, come on. But see, what I'm finding is, right? That's why when I see people, remember when I told y'all before, when I see people talk about that trad wife shit, I don't like it. Because to me, they are romanticizing the yesteryear of women in America before they had choices, before they had the freedom to make decisions on their own, before they could actually open up a bank account without a man. See, America runs around talking about so much shit in all these other countries and all this oppression on women. What's the difference between that and what they do to women in America? What's the difference? There is no difference. Thank you, Alex. I remember my grandmama talking about hiding money. Because a man could at any point decide to change his damn mind. If he get up and the wind is blowing the wrong way, he decide he don't want you no more. He kick you and them kids out. You got to figure out how to make a way out of no way. That's why women save money to begin with and put it to the side. They ain't doing that shit for fun. They doing it based on knowing what it was like for women before. And women before them told them what to do. So they wouldn't be ass out. Yep, they call it mad money. If you don't want women to be saving mad money, then how about you got to raise better men in America. The problem is they're raising toxic men and toxic young boys to be toxic young men. And then they're going to be bitter and single, ain't going to be able to get no woman, and it's just going to breed more and more depression, more and more bad health, more and more bad mental health, more and more bad physical health. It's just a loop that keeps playing over and over and over again. And you know what's happening? Rich people are playing with you, gentlemen. They're playing with you. You're right. A lot of American men don't need women, but that ain't true. All men want women in their life. Any man telling you any different's a fucking liar, Ash. That's just the truth. I know it to be true. Men love women. That's bullshit. Any man who say he don't need a woman is a fucking liar. Fucking liar. There is something that a woman brings to a man's life that other men can't bring. And that's a fact. The only men who feel like they don't need a woman are gay men. And that makes sense because they like men. I'll reach out to you, Nerd Alert, because I have 3 mods, but I do need more because I don't have enough. And listen, and I just booted somebody else. And some you'll hear some men saying, you know who's raising spoiled boys? Women. But women are raising them because the fathers are backing out and too chicken shit to raise their sons. Catch it. Any man worth a grain of salt would never leave his son to be raised by women only. Yep, I said it. Any man worth a grain of salt would never leave his children to be raised by women only. So when I see men say, that woman wouldn't let me be a father. No, you're weak. She didn't want you around because she was trying to make sure that her son wouldn't grow up to be weak. I said what I said. Most of these young boys grow up the way they do. They act like sassy ass women because they're raised by women. And they're raised by women because their fathers were too chicken shit to raise them. Yes, I said it. See, that's the stuff that people don't want to say. They love to say women, women, women. But I thought women weren't so strong. I thought women didn't have any power over you. A man who wants to be a father cannot cannot be stopped from being a fucking father. Stop it. Those are weak men who say that shit. Those are weak men who say it. Weak men say, I tried to be a father, but she wouldn't let me. No, you didn't. You didn't try to be a... No, a woman can never keep a man away from his child. You're a liar. Just like no man can keep a woman away from her child. Except if that man leaves with that child to another country. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I know you're bullshit. If a man wants access to his child, he can keep that woman in court like it ain't nobody's business. That's a lie. What it is a lot of men don't want to use family court the way women use family court. But because I know quite a few men who are single fathers who have sole custody of their children and get child support from the mother. Stop lying. What it is a lot of men are fucking lazy. Y'all don't play the long game and y'all don't want to go through the system and do what needs to be done. And perhaps if you did it, then you wouldn't say these things. Man up and take care of your damn children. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't, Gustav. I'm going to go ahead and kick you out. Because only weak men say that a woman used the courts and he couldn't get his kids. Only weak men say that shit. Only weak men say that shit. And that's a fact. My parents got divorced when they were young. When we were young kids. And let me tell you, my mother never kept my father away. Never. And I remember for a long time as a young person, I would think my mother was keeping my father away. And it wasn't until I was about 12 or 13, my mother said, okay, you're old enough now that I need to allow you to see your father for who he is. That's why I tell women, don't be romanticizing that absentee father. If he's a piece of shit dude, you need to make very clear your father chose not to be here. You ain't got to railroad him and drag him, but don't be treating his ass like an angel. Like, who does shit like that? You making him look like some martyr and some hero and making yourself look like a villain when you're the one who made the ultimate sacrifice and he was the one who ran for the hills like a coward. Hell with that. Oh, shut up, Jay. Can't nobody even see your comment. Get out. You the same dude I just blocked. You can always tell the dudes who didn't stand up for their children because when I say shit like this, they triggered. I tried to fight for my kids. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Did you lose everything in trying to fight for your kids? Did you spend all your money on lawyers? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did it just enough until it became more than what you wanted to do. So it was easier for you to walk away from your own child. And instead of taking responsibility for the fact that you didn't raise your child, you blame the person who stood there and raised them. Listen, I'm not saying that the women who are raising these children as raising sons as single mothers are doing everything right, but they're there. They're there. You're not. And nothing can stop you from being there if you want to be. And that's a fact. Enough of the excuses. See, a lot of the reasons why we're having this issue with men in America, like I said before, the men act like women. That's why the women don't want them. What did I say? We both can't be a bad... There can only be one bad bitch in the relationship. We both ain't gonna be a bad bitch. Okay? Only one of us can be the bad bitch. And it ain't gonna be you. Alright? It can only be me. Okay? That's why I'm like, that's where this issue is. It is a lot of men in America who've been raised by only women because their fathers were not there. Their fathers were irresponsible. Let's call it all, keep it all way a buck. And then these young boys grow up to be young men. They sensitive as fuck. You can't say nothing to them. They always in their feelings. And what I tell y'all, stay out your feelings. Ain't no money in there. Stay out your feelings. They always say, all the women are mean. Mean? I'm not mean, sir. I'm just more of a man than you are. Listen. What are you talking about? Sir, are you crying here at work? There's no crying at work. All the women we know, if you got to cry at work, you go in the bathroom, you cry in the stall, you wipe your face, you get yourself refreshed, and you go back to your desk and act like nothing happened. The women, we know that. Oh, that t-shirt's coming, Stella. We know that. That's why when they always talk about women being messy, you lie. Every fucking gossip, any messy ass gossip I ever got came from a fucking man. They're the gossipest, messiest fucking queens on earth. You want to hear somebody's business? Talk to a fucking man. He'll tell you everything. A man will tell you everybody's business but his fucking own. Now, where the lie at? If you work, and listen, I work in tech, and so it's heavily male. Listen. They stay having some shit going and gossiping. Like, yeah, y'all just some catty little bitties here. Y'all stay just gossiping and talking. Oh, see, women will tell you. See, you see the women in here? Women know. Men are big fucking gossips. And to those of you who say it ain't true, I'm gonna prove it to you right now. There ain't too many, there's some, but there's some men in this world, there ain't no woman that they ain't gonna have an intimate moment with that they ain't gonna run around and tell everybody like they Paul fucking Revere. Like, who does that? Who does that? Hey, man, yeah, I just spent the night with Sheila. Who does that? A clown shit. Clown shit. A woman could be messing with a man for decades and she never tell nobody. And then it happened by just happenstance. Somebody happened to see you out with the guy. And then your friend pull your collar later. Bitch, why you ain't tell me you been seeing John? Girl, I've been messing around with John for 10 years, girl. Because it ain't nobody's business, bitch. It's just between me and John. That's how women roll. But men swear women are the opposite. No, that's y'all ass. That's y'all ass. Okay? Stop playing with it. For many of you, you didn't know till your mama had passed on that she had many a boyfriend you ain't know about. Because it wasn't your damn business. Y'all gonna learn. That's why I just always be like, it's always projection. That's why men have this assumption that all women are easy. Nah. The biggest thoughts in this street are men. Okay? You tap that man's knee and watch how fast them legs open. Shit. He won't even care if he don't know your name. Chill by. He just happy a woman giving him some attention. Stop playing with me. See, a lot of men act like, nah, I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't gonna hit anything. You a fucking lie. You a lie. You catch him on a good night? Yes, he will. Now, they are simple creatures, but they all ain't simple. But it's a certain sect, most of them are. That's why they get mad and project their shit onto women. They get mad that we have the ability, look, somebody crashing out. Oh, she's talking about me and I'm hurt. You're blocked. Get out. Chill. They cry and listen, you know how long I've had this box of Kleenex on my fucking desk? And I've never used it for crying. Like, the fuck? They're so fucking emotional. That's why I say for a lot of men, they couldn't be women. You could not be a woman. Because you can't be as emotional as you think you can be. Y'all get to act out to your feelings a lot. We don't get to do that as much as y'all think we do. Not as much as you think we do. Because we'll be seen as the hysterical woman and we won't be taken seriously. Y'all act out and get over emotional. Everybody want to move everything and take y'all seriously. That's not our reality. But I'm like, I'm so tired of hearing that shit. Men are like this. Who raised them? Women, because your punk ass daddy left home. That's who raised them. Your mama. Because your punk ass daddy left. My gosh. That's the problem. People don't say what really needs to be said. So many people are so sensitive. So everybody's been coddled for so much. So afraid to say the truth to people. That's the truth. That's the truth. What Biggie say? You soft. You soft, boo. You soft. My goodness. I don't get, I know how we got here. We got here from all of the participation trophies in school. Not wanting to tell the children, you suck, child. You didn't do good on that. A D is not good. And a D is not barely passing. Your ass failed. Hey, mama, your child is failing in school. And your child is failing because you're failing them, mama. You're failing them, daddy. It's not our job as a school to make sure that your kid can read because they only have a couple of hours here with us every day. They're home with you more than they are here with us. You got to reinforce the things that we're teaching here. But nobody wants to say that stuff because it makes people feel bad. You say Rusty says, I used to work in a gentleman's club and the men get played. Some women, say it again. Listen, let me tell you, I'm going to tell y'all, okay, I want to talk about this before, as one of the last things when I wrap up this morning. Now, y'all see this stuff going on. Some of you may see it. I only see it because I have younger kids, right? And so by proxy, I'm exposed to some of this kids stuff because my kids are in their 20s, right? So I see all this stuff about Cardi B and Offset, right? And everybody knows Cardi used to be an ex-stripper. So I was online the other day and I was in this group that I'm in. And one of the guys says, she's an ex-stripper. Don't nobody care about her. And I said, yeah, but you a lie. He married an ex-stripper. He had 3 babies with a stripper. When did her being a stripper matter? It didn't matter then and it don't matter now. What it sounds like is you mad. You hurt. That she knows her value. She loves herself to know that she's more than that. You ain't have a problem with her being a stripper when you had babies with her. When you married her. Fuck out of here. See, that's what some men will do. They will gravitate to you, want to be with you, and then when you don't want their ass, you all of a sudden all these horrible things. When she was all that shit when you married her, when you had babies with her, she was all that shit. She's still the mama of your fucking kids. What that make you then? If you out here running around having babies with a stripper and wife and a stripper, what that mean you? It means you for the streets. Fuck out of here. It means you a thought box for the streets. You the one with kids, arbitrary kids strewn here and there. She didn't have no children from nobody else. She had no kids. She practiced restraint with her body. I'm telling you, a lot of it is jealousy. So when I saw the shit, I'm like, man, get out of here with that shit. Like when I see the men online, man, I want a woman, her body got to be tight. Her body got to be tight. Sir, you got to open your legs up all the way and make a noise to tie your shoe. What is you... And listen, you're talking to a woman who loves a dad bod. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about dad bods like they're bad things, but what you not going to do is be out here with that dad bod and be talking about Tyra Banks put on some weight. That's what you not going to do. What you not going to do is still 30 years later talking about I used to be on track team. Sir, you don't even look like your track coach. Really. That shit, honey, I'm going to tell you as a 50-year-old woman, I'm going to tell you that. As a 50-year-old woman, I love to be on the internet and not show myself. This is that was one of the other reasons why I didn't really do content creation. Because I like to troll. I ain't going to lie. I like to troll. I like to troll and be a truth slayer. And I love for somebody to call my ass a busted eyeball. You probably some ugly fat bitch. Really? I love those. Really? Want to trade pictures? And your picture need to be from this morning, motherfucker. And as soon as that happened, yeah, I should have known. No, I should have known that you were bad built, sir. That's why you mad. Because you bad built. And I'm not. Listen. That's why you're mad. That's why they really mad with you. That's why a lot of men, not all, the fake ass strong ones is the one I'm talking about. I'm not talking about real men. I'm talking about the fake strong ones. That's why the fake strong ones get mad with you. That's why they get mad with you. That's why they get mad with you. How dare you have standards, bitch? What you mean my stomach in my lap? So what? I still want to feel hot. But you're not, sir. You're not. See, that's why I'm here, to balance the scales. I have seen so much of this fuckery online all over the years, and I just watch. And it's always the ones that are bad built. And I'm going, sir, I go to gym 4 days a week, sir. I go to gym to eat shitty food, sir. You just eat shitty food. We are not the same creature. Oh, I love it. This is one of the reasons why I don't prefer. I like message boards more than I like videos. Oh, those are the best. Honey, I just walk up and go, so when's the baby due? Listen. Hey, look. Hey, Octodad. Honey, they get so mad with you. They get so mad with you, honey. Honey. They'll say shit like, when they start making these airplane seats so small. They didn't, sir. Your back just got bigger. Listen. It is fine time for us to start leveling the fucking scales. I've had enough. I have had enough. Shit. And it's the older ones, too, that are the worst in doing it. Listen, I'm married. I don't need no fucking man. Understand. That's not why I'm saying it. I'm saying it for all the women, other women out here that I see that are single. And even if they ain't looking, enough is enough. What Cardi B say? Enough is enough. That's me. I have had enough. It is fine time we bring this shit to an end. It's an epidemic of bad built men in America. We've got to deal with it. They bad built. They still think that they look like they did in their 20s. They do not. Okay? I'm offended when you show me a picture of yourself from the past and it looked like you ate that person. Like you ate the whole person. Because it's like 2 or 3 of you now. Like, did you eat that whole dude? Because what happened to him? You ate him? Like, what? Or they try to tell you, I used to be on track team. You're not on track now. If a zombie apocalypse happened, you're getting eaten, sir. You won't make it. Say it again. Al Bundy mind with a Homer body. Listen. You say on track for a heart attack. Shoot. They already probably got gout, shingles, high blood pressure, sugar. Talking about I'm looking to settle down. No, you're not. You're looking for a chambermaid. You need a home health care nurse. You're looking for somebody to make sure you don't stop breathing in your sleep. Listen. I'm not the one to have this conversation with. Right. You got the diabetes. Hey, nerd alert! I can't wait to get my shingles vaccine because I don't want that shit. I think I did finally get it this time for the first time. I think I did accept getting it when I had my appointment because I said I ain't getting that shit. That's why I laugh at the men, and then they say I don't understand why a woman wouldn't want a man. Sir, she don't want to be taking care of you, reminding you. You know what she looking at? She looking at that little youngin' in the corner that's gonna give her that work and he gonna go home. Hello. Y'all talking about y'all chase the young ones. Well, guess what? Mama don't have to chase. The young ones chase her. Because she not bad built. Catch it. Hey, Justo. Bye. I do quick deportations here too. And I don't do due process like Trump. See you next time. Came in all loud and wrong. We ain't even talking about deportations. I done told you, you can't come to my live with that foolishness. Get out. What's that song they used to have? Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late and I can't wait for you to be gone. That's how I felt. Get out. Chill. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Good morning, beautiful. Hey, Miss Blue Love. Look, real one, I'm trying to leave too. But then I keep thinking about something. Every time I try to leave, something keeps holding me back. Yeah, that's me too. Why am I full of hate? I'm not, but my block finger is full of steam. I just blocked you and you come back on your other account. I'm going to block that one too. Opa! Like, come on, man. I just blocked your other account. Come on. Then you come back in the other account that ain't even got no followers. You didn't even let you didn't even let the smoke come off that finger before you was right back in here. Like, are you serious? Come on. We're just having a little bit of fun, a little bit of, they are very needy. They're very needy. But it's not just needy. They like me. I know it. They like me. What do you mean do a live appearance, Seven Wonder? What does that mean? Good morning, Willie. Good morning, handsome. But I'm tired of hearing this discussion. I'm going to do a video about this too so I can get some of the guys riled up. Because you know, I be getting a lot of sassy little male comments come under my posts. But y'all know I police all my comments. So I pick and choose what I let in. They get even more mad at that. Child. Watch me do a video about it. They're going to be so mad. So mad. Oh, look at Big Troon. I'm blocking you too. Bye. Get out. Don't nobody want you in here. Bye. Oh, so you can see me in person. Who would want to see me in person, Seventh Wonder? I'm being honest. You guys will, and I ask these questions because I don't understand. Listen, I told y'all I don't understand. I'm new to all this shit. So see me in live to do what specifically? I'm trying to understand. I'm being completely honest. I'm not even trying to be a jackass because I really don't understand. I don't understand none of this stuff. You know, I'm still sitting here talking to ChatGPT. I don't understand ChatGPT, what I'm supposed to be doing here. And it's almost like the AI is like, bitch, listen, we've had this discussion more than once. Don't you ask me no more questions. Okay. It's funny, instead of listening to educate yourself, you block. No, I block because I clan, Sweet Pea. This ain't no fucking democracy. Get out of here. You gonna come in my live and tell me I got to listen to you. Oh, think TED Talk. Okay, that makes sense. Listen, because my old ass watches TED Talks. See, y'all got to talk to me in a way that my old ass will understand. I get TED Talk. I get that. Live event seems foreign to me. TED Talk makes sense. So, okay, so like having this discussion, but also people being in the room. It's like live. Ah, but then how do you do that? Like, where do you do that? Okay, you are talking speak. Ah, okay. See, that's just okay. Y'all gotta remember, look, I say it like I'm 100, but I'm only 50. But I come from a different time where people didn't do stuff like that, and people actually cared. I'm being honest. You understand where I'm coming from, so I'm learning more. Take care for real. I gotta go, but I want to say thank you so much, Real One, for coming out today and listening and being a part of it. I greatly appreciate it so much. I appreciate everybody that comes through. Thank you all so much. I really, really do. I really, really do. But man, I'll think about that. Well, ain't no think. I'll figure it out. Because I listen to my audience. Just like I told you guys, the merch is coming. I'm waiting for my samples to show up so I can figure out if I like them. And then I'll put them up on the storefront. You're not a comedian, but you can hold a live venue. Yeah, I'm going to try. Yeah, and listen, I've tried to do some amateur stand-up in the past. And I liked it, but I didn't like it. Because again, I'm one of those people, you say something to me, I'm going to act different. I'll be like, oh, fuck them jokes. Bitch, we not telling jokes no more. Now I'm just talking about you. Yeah. That's why I had to stop doing that. TED Talk on political truth would be great. Your voice is the voice of millions. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I'm trying to move forward. And don't forget, you guys, check out my Straight No Chaser podcast. The link is in the bio. The link is in the bio. I just got my some more audio. Honestly, I bought a $6 microphone, and that thing works really good. Them little tiny microphones that help me with my sound better, because I be sounding like I'm in a cup to me, and I'm trying to fix it. Nobel Peace Prize because, oh, Sean, you know how sad it has to be? I'm going to go ahead and boot him. Did y'all see the comment? He said Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize because he's 50% white. Y'all see how bad, how mediocre you have to be to think, no, I don't have any accomplishments. I just would get it because of my race. The next live is going to be tomorrow morning, Tashar. Imagine how mediocre you got to be, child. That's why I tell y'all, while this time, listen, I want to wrap, I'm about to wrap up soon because I got something I need to handle. But before I wrap up, I want to tell y'all something real quick. Hold on, let me take this background down because it'll be a distraction real quick. So first of all, good morning. Second of all, this bra is pissing me off. But we're friends here, so you just gonna have to accept that this morning, Mama I ain't quite right this morning. Anyway, listen. I wanted to remind you guys, I see some people in here that I know that come here pretty regularly. Seventh Wonder, Nerd Alert, I saw Wendy, Kendra, but I'm talking to everybody that's in here. Listen, it's something I want to tell you. I'm not selling you anything. I don't want you to buy nothing. I want you to hear what I'm telling you. I keep talking to y'all about how rich people are taking over everything and how now they've infused themselves heavily into our government. They were already in government, but how they're in government even more hardcore. Let me tell y'all something. Remember when the internet came along and they told you it was a gold rush for the internet? Because it was when the internet first came along. Y'all, you're in another gold rush that rich people have not figured out how to exploit it yet. You better get your ass in there and make some fucking money. And the reason why I say get your ass in there and make money, if government is going to allow rich people to take money, right, and pay and infuse themselves in the government, you're talking about rich people with no morality and no character. How about you become one of those rich people with morality and character? So you can use your money to change government for 99.9% of the people here in America. Because everybody ain't going to be rich. Statistically, it ain't possible. But you just want to be comfortable. You don't want the system to oppress you. I'm telling you, y'all, you're in another gold rush right now with AI and with content creation. Those are two things that can change your family's life. You ain't got to be a billionaire to do it. You ain't got to be a billionaire to do it, but it will change your life. Make your fucking content. I shared that article with you guys recently about how 50 of the top content creators made over $850 million last year. That does not count brand deals. That does not count endorsement deals. That does not count merchandise. That's just the money they make being on the platform. What the hell are you waiting for? I'm going to make something else very clear to you. If you know Drewski that you see on the internet, Drewski is worth more than Charlemagne the God. And Charlemagne the God is on a national syndicated radio show. Make your content. Okay? This is a gold rush because once rich people figure out, they're already trying to use AI, right? To try to make people and sell you stuff. But the problem with AI is it ain't got no soul. AI don't have no soul. So the X factor is still you and me. We get people to buy shit. We get people to go see things. We get people to do things. We are that. Rich people don't like that. That gives us leverage over them. That they have to pay us for our influence. See? They have to pay us for our influence. Make your content. If for nothing else, so you can have the life you want to have for yourself. So you can send your children to the schools you want to. You can live where you want to. Be comfortable. Ain't nobody saying you got to become a millionaire. But don't you want to live a life where money is not an object? Money is not something you're worried about. You can have a lot of worries, but money ain't one of them. So I keep saying it to y'all to light a fire under y'all asses. Since y'all do listen to me, I want to light that fire under your ass too. Don't be shy, Veronica. Question, are you too shy to work for people you don't like? Catch it. I'm overhearing that shit. Are you too shy to work for people you don't like? You know you don't like them people you work with. You ain't too shy to do that shit. You're not too shy to say hello to people you don't like at work. Why are you too shy to make content? Yep, when I say it like that, don't that make you think about it differently? Don't it make you think of when you're not too shy to suck up to people on your job to get that 50 cent per hour raise? Fuck them haters. Why you care about haters? You got haters on your job too. You don't care. You keep showing up there too. This is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all show up at work. You got haters at work too. You still show up at work. Matter of fact, when you have haters at work, you let them people motivate you at work. Your haters. How come you don't let your haters motivate you online? I get haters every fucking day. I don't care. Listen, let me tell you what I was taught. I'm not supposed to care what anybody else thinks about me. I care what I think about me. Ultimately, that's ultimately the only person that I care about who thinks about me is me. Because if I don't love me, anybody else loving me is irrelevant. Make more content, Wendy. You can make content where you're not even in it. You understand? Y'all overthinking this shit. Y'all overthinking it. Stop overthinking it and just make the content. That is where rich people are pissed, because now any little mom and pop, not you become a billionaire, but you are comfortable. And they gotta come through you. They gotta pay you to sell their fucking products. Good. You posted a video with your milkshake yesterday. I bet you got some views. This is the suggestion I would give to you guys. If you don't know what to post, just start posting stuff. But this is the catch. Pay attention to your analytics. Look at the analytics. The analytics will tell you what people are watching that you produce. You understand? And then you do more of that. Rinse and repeat. That's what you do. You find inspiration. You take a video of a butterfly. Put some music to it. It's not hard. Y'all making this harder than it has to be. Good morning, handsome. Hey, Mark. Oh, people, now Miss Blue, people love animals. My post about my dog, when I took my dog to the vet, my dog's vagina is now up to 3.2 million views. I've made over $1,500 off that one video. One video. Make your content. Y'all overthinking it. Y'all overthinking it. And you don't want to make the content. And let me explain. We're going to have using AI session on June 30th, right here on TikTok, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's free. I'm not charging anybody anything to teach you about AI. I love AI and I love teaching. So I'll share it with you so you'll know about it, right? But let me tell you this. You hear people talk about the Creator Rewards program. While that's cool, that's small money. That's not really what you want. I'm going to be honest with you. Fuck that. Ultimately, you make content to get brand deals and endorsements. Brand deals and endorsements. If you can get paid on your video views, that's cool. But I'd rather be paid on my influence. I am right now in negotiations with Alibaba and Amazon just to cut a 1 second video. I mean, not a 1 second, a 1 minute video for them. A 1 minute video for them to promote a product. I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about costs, usage, and that's what we're in negotiations about right now. Understand, these influencers have rate cards, media kits, all that shit. And I use ChatGPT to help me to do all mine. That's how they're making money. It's affiliate marketing. It's all of these things. Y'all are overthinking this shit. Y'all are really overthinking it. I know, because I've been overthinking it. That's why I'm telling you. Come back June 30th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trust me. And it ain't got to be ChatGPT, Alex. You can use any AI tool. My point is, this is the gold rush that's happening now, and rich people are trying to figure out how to monopolize on it like they do everything. They ain't figured it out yet because AI is moving way too fast. And even though, because right now, think about it. When somebody puts up, when they have those videos up of AI people, you can technically tell it's not a real person. You can just tell. It's little idiosyncrasies that we do as humans that technology hasn't been good at doing yet. Because there are things we do as humans we don't even think about. Our bodies just do them, right? It's just a natural thing, right? Use that to your advantage. People are paying you for access to your audience. Drewski made $14 million last year on the internet, on social media platforms. That does not count his endorsements, his merchandise, none of that shit. That's just what he did on YouTube and Facebook. $14 million last year. He's worth more than 14 million, but he made 14 million just last year. And Goldman Sachs says it's $50 billion on the table for 2025 for content creators. Don't you want some of that $50 billion? Make your content. I'm just going to say it just as plain language as that. I called a friend of mine yesterday. He's 60-something years old. I said, if you don't make your damn content, he's like, my old ass, hell yeah. Say it again, Angela. Just break me off a piece of 50 billion. I don't need all of it. I don't need all of it. All I need is some and I'm good. Say it again, Angela. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Listen, we showing our age. Give me a break. Give me a break. They don't even do them commercials no more. I used to love them things. No, you don't. You don't need clout. Let me tell you why, Veronica. I had a little over 5,000 followers in December. I'm almost at 48,000 followers. Post your content. All I did was post my content every day. That's it. Say it again, Windy City. You better get out there and make that content. I was just watching Friday yesterday. You know he don't play. You know he know where your mama stay, where my mama stay. I can watch Friday every time it come on. It don't matter. I'm going to watch it. What's up, Big Perm? Big Worm. But you understand, make your content, y'all. Come back. Listen, if you don't see me again, how long did it take you to get so many followers? I told you a couple of months because I kept posting every day. Seriously, that they're not lying. But I'm going to tell you why. In the beginning, right, when you're trying to grow your TikTok, I'm going to tell you guys this before we wrap up. In the beginning, when you're trying to grow your TikTok, this is the thing that I would tell you. Just keep posting, but you got to look at your analytics because your analytics tell you what people like. And don't create content for you. You're not the viewer. You're not the viewer. I'm going to say that again because in the beginning, I kept creating content for me, but I'm not watching it. I'm not the viewer. You need to make content for your viewers. So look at the reason why you make a lot of content is so you can look at the analytics. You check the analytics by going to TikTok Studio. So when you go, I'll show you real quick. Hold on, we friends, but I can't be showing y'all my password to my phone. Let me fix that. Hold up. Come on. Okay. Let me go to TikTok real quick. But you go to TikTok Studio, and TikTok Studio has an analytics piece. Look at your analytics. You can look by video. You can look as a whole. And it will tell you the videos that people like and they keep watching, make more of them. Yes. Listen, Miss Blue Love. I tell people, this fool here. What I did last night, I love this fool here. I came home, say, look at this video. Now you see, that's all he did, right? 23,000 likes. I've been following Tim Bay for years, and Tim Bay just shows up every day. See, y'all got to remember, it's so many people on the internet. If you don't create content every day, they forget you exist, and they move on. The world moves on. You have to create content every day so that you stay in the rotation. You ain't got to create 20 videos every day, but you got to put something out. Think the world is one big cable network, and you are your own channel and station. Think of it like that. And if you don't keep new programming rotating on your station, folks will stop coming to your station. They'll go to other stations because those other stations have a lot of programming. They constantly have new programming. So that's why they go to those stations and they stop coming to your station. And it's nothing personal. They just forget that you even have a station because they haven't seen you. Out of the blue one day, they may go, oh, whatever happened to that lady? But they're not going to go look for you because they probably can't even remember your name. But they remember how you made them feel. That's what you got to remember. This is about people remembering how you make them feel. And that's what they remember, the feeling. Now, when you go to your profile, if you click this thing here called TikTok Studio, hold up, I'm gonna show you, because I'll even show you my analytics. Mine's been dropping this week, but I know why, because I was experimenting on some stuff trying to see, and it showed me what I needed to know. So I know what to stay away from because it wasn't helpful for me from an analytics perspective. Hold on, I'm still waiting for it to load. See, that's what your analytics page will look like. And so this is the stuff I pay attention to. The overall, you can do 7 days, you can do 28 days. Like I show you, this is a year for me. Hold on, I've just clicked 365. I'm waiting for it to resolve. And I'll show you how my metrics, that's what I've done in the last year. See? 9.6 million views, 91,000 profile views, 1.1 million likes, 125,000 comments, and 152,000 shares. Now, and mine ain't even a whole bunch. And look, and you can see when it started. See? Just be consistent. What I figured out was when I showed up every day, I started creating an audience, a following. For me, lives work, right? I do very well in a live environment. I understand that because I'm able to think on my feet, right? And so that brings viewers to my videos. Figure out a program and a system that works for you, but also I kept making content about different things. For me, my content that always hits the most is when I'm talking about politics, connecting it with life, money, things like that. That stuff connects for me, even though I don't want, that's not really where I want it to be, kind of. That's where it put me. I like to be funny, so I infuse humor into that, so I can still to do it. Gina, I did it by posting every day. Honestly, I did it by post. Now, I will tell you, I paid to do a couple of promoted posts. Then I stopped doing that shit because I was like, I don't need to do that. I'm just going to post every day. I don't think posting times matter. Just my humble opinion. I don't think it matters. I think the quality of your content matters. If people like your content, they'll watch it. If they don't, they won't watch it. If they like it, they don't give a shit what time of night it is, what time of morning it is. They're going to watch it. Because that's me. I watch content I like. And I don't care what time of day they posted it. If I like it, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to share it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to comment on it. If I don't like it, I won't do any of those things. That's all I can tell you guys. Make your content. Make your content. Quiet as kept, I had 42,000 followers last week. I'm up to almost 48 this week because I consistently post. Now, I'm going to tell you where I fall short. I don't monetize my influence in the way that I should, because that part I'm still learning. I'll be honest about that. Most people, I know people that have less followers than me that are making 50, 60 grand a month. But I'm not, because I haven't figured out that secret sauce yet. I haven't figured out the best way to do it for me that it comes across as authentic. Because I know me. If it feels inauthentic to me, I can't do it. It comes across as acting, and then other people will feel that I don't enjoy doing it either. This is why I don't take free samples anymore. I stopped doing that shit. I don't like to promote shit I don't like. If I like it, I'll promote it. If I bought it and I like it, I'll promote it. If I bought it and I don't like it, I still ain't gonna promote that shit because I didn't like it. And even if you sent it to me for free and I didn't like it, I will let you go in TikTok and give me a bad rating in TikTok shop. I don't give a shit. I'm not promoting that shit and ruining my reputation for this cheap, whack-ass product. No. I'm not letting anybody ruin my reputation for their shit. How are you getting paid? You get it, they send it to your PayPal, and then I transfer it to my bank account. I get paid weekly from TikTok, and I get paid the big creator check every month. Do we have to sign up for anything special? When the Creator Rewards program pays you for videos. But understand, you could be making money in TikTok long before you get in Creator Rewards program. You can make money from TikTok Shop. You can make money from just having influence and directing people to a website or a storefront that you have and make money that way. Hey, Jason, we're over here making money. Anybody busting in saying MAGA is broke. Bye. Life comes at you fast here. Yep, Monday is AI 5:30 p.m. You have 990. I'm trying to see how to get paid automatically. Carol, the first thing you got to keep posting every day. Keep posting every day. Post there. And Carol, it says Carol RN. Are you a registered nurse, Carol? I'm asking that question for a reason. Girl, then that's even better for you because you get to be an authority on certain things. Like I stay away from talking about too much medical stuff because if you're not a doctor or a nurse or a therapist, TikTok will suppress that because they don't see you as an expert. But being a nurse, that's different. They will also verify your account because you're a nurse, which helps as well. You need to keep making content. Just keep making content. What you need to do, Carol, is learn how to use AI to help you make better hooks. That's why you need to come back on June 30th, 5 p.m. Come back June 30th, 5 p.m. So I will show you. I'm not charging for anything. I'm just sharing with you guys what I have learned over trial and error for the last couple of months of what's working for me, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is working for me and what hasn't worked for me. Like this experiment I did with this last week, it didn't work for me. I was like, okay, I won't do that no more. But that's why I say to you guys, you can make money on TikTok. You absolutely can. But the more I've started to make money on here, I'm looking at the Creative Rewards Insight and chasing being viral as small money. The big money is in all the other shit that's really not on this platform that you get from being on this platform or any other social media platform. I'm over 10,000 views on YouTube. And all I'm doing is putting my TikTok videos over on YouTube. I mean, I put the podcast over there. I'm going to start doing more live events over there. But just so y'all know, people love content. You're getting paid for the views. And content is recession proof. Remember, you get paid on views. Nobody had to buy anything. All they had to do was look at it. Then if you do affiliate marketing, people get paid because you get paid because they bought it. But understand, companies will just pay you to make a commercial that you don't even. I'm telling you, I have talks with multiples, but two of the big ones that I mentioned to you guys, but other ones who are smaller, they want to pay me because they know I have an audience. I'm sharing with them, listen, this is the type of engagement I get. These are the type of returning viewers I get. They're paying for access to my audience. So you're going to pay for that. That's why y'all need to make your videos. So they have to pay you to access your audience. This is why I don't do free collaborations. Fuck, I look like getting your product. You're going to give it to me for free. It's not like it costs $50,000. It's $20, your product. I'll spend the $20 damn dollars and then decide for myself if I like it. If I like it, I'll make videos. If I don't, I won't mention it. Like that mascara from Maybelline. Listen, I wear that all the time. I love that shit. I bought it though. But I was already buying Maybelline mascara before this special one got in the TikTok shop. But once I bought that one, oh, I love this one. I'm on this one hard. So I will push it because it's a great mascara. Great, especially if you don't like wearing false lashes. But am I going to push bronzer? No, because I don't wear bronzer. The shit is inauthentic to me and my brand. I don't wear bronzer. Somebody approached me again yesterday about lingerie. No. And for a second, I thought about it because the money was looking good. Then I went, that's just not me. I have no interest in putting on lingerie and advertising it on television. You said you can't find solar dust nowhere. Yep. You can make commission off the stuff you already order, but it has to be something for me that I like. If I don't like it, I'm not making no videos. But if I like it, like I'm going to make a video on that tripod thingy that you can get that can turn and follow you. That shit is the business. It's great money, and I like that you can disconnect it. You can use it on a table, the smaller version of it on a table that it will still follow you, or you can put it on top of a bigger tripod and it'll follow you. That thing is worth what it costs. That thing is worth it. Like I bought that thing that suctions and sticks on stuff. That thing is worth what it costs. I bought 4 tablets off of TikTok. We use them all every day. Those are worth everything they cost. I bought this cell phone, TikTok shop, work to make content off. That's worth everything it costs because it was only $79. You can't beat a smartphone that takes 2 SD cards for $79. And it takes an SD card and it takes 2 different SIM cards if you wanted to. You can't beat that for $79. I'm trying to think what else I've gotten out the TikTok shop. Most of the stuff that I really like that I've gotten out of the TikTok shop, I use it so much I forgot where I bought it. And so I don't go back and make a video. So for me, I know that a lot of my branding is going to have to come through my own merchandising, live events and other things, because y'all gave me an idea with that. But that's how it would be for me. Use creating your content to create money in other ways. I just wanted to encourage y'all to think about it. It's Saturday. Get your ass and make some content. Hell, even if you just film your Keurig machine making your coffee. You understand? Just do that. That's content. That's content. I know it's hard for us to think it, but it is content. And I know we think in our minds, who would watch that? That's the problem. You're thinking about yourself. Don't think about what you would watch. Just make it. Okay? And TikTok Shop does have a lot of good stuff. Look around your house and see what you already have. If you already have it and you're in TikTok Shop, make a video on it and sell it. You can still make commission off of it. Just because you didn't buy it out of the TikTok Shop doesn't mean you can't promote it. You have it. You own it. Make videos about it and promote it. And can I be honest with you? The one item that I've made the most money out of promoting in the TikTok Shop was this fucking cell phone. I've made almost $200 off promoting this cell phone. I've only sold like 2 mascaras. Trying to think what else I put videos up on. I sold one of those things that you put your phone on and it makes the music loud. That actually works. That's really good. But the cell phones is the one I've sold the most because of how I presented it. And I said, listen, if you're going to be a content creator, make content. You say you ain't got no phone, here go a phone right here, a smartphone to do everything you need for less than $100. Make your content. Then I hit the parents. You tired of your children losing a $1,200 smartphone? Here's a smartphone for your child that costs $79. So if they lose it, you ain't going to get in your feelings. It takes 2 different SIM cards and it takes an SD card so you ain't got to pay for extra storage. Get it out of the TikTok Shop. And it got fast free shipping. Bam, done. I am slowly learning how to get better at promoting things. Because the thing about TikTok promoting something is you're not trying to sell people. You're just sharing your experience. And sometimes when the camera's cut on, I'm like, hi, I'm Velvet Jones. Listen, if you're old enough, you know the reference. Oh, I'm going to go all the way back. Presenting the Galactic Prophylactic. Listen, you only know if you're old enough to know. Those who know, know. I'll say it like that. You know that ain't mine. But if you're old enough to know, you'll know. Honey, I still got the Best of Eddie Murphy Saturday Night Live, a VHS tape in here that my mama. Man, stop playing with it. Man, when Eddie Murphy was on a Saturday Night Live, that shit was golden. Remember when he was the 5th Beatle? Remember when he was the Black Beatle? And they played that record. He said he got the record, and if you play it, you can hear him in it. And it was like, I tell you something, man. And that was Eddie, that you don't understand, man. It was like, bruh. Listen, stop playing. Eddie had the best skits on fucking SNL. Eddie had the best fucking skits back then. But that Galactic Prophylactic is my favorite. Especially when he started jumping on it like a trampoline. Listen. Honey. I told you I'm 50. I remember them times, honey. And I got the VHS tape in here of the Best of SNL with Eddie Murphy. That shit is hilarious. Oh man, Eddie as Gumby was hilarious. Gumby was so ghetto. And I love when he did James Brown when he got in the hot tub. Gonna get in the hot tub. Gonna make you sweat. And then he said, well. Go get in the hot tub. I love that. Oh man. Y'all gonna make me put that on today. Because y'all know I got 2 VHS players and a Betamax player. Listen. I'm not buying that shit over on DVD. You ain't getting my damn money. I already got it. And I got a record player. and I got 45s, and I got vinyls that I still play, and I got a cassette tape player. Don't play with me. Now, I do have some 8 tracks. Oh yeah, I do have a place to play my 8 tracks and that other little component set I got from my grandma. Stop playing with it. So steal that content, Angela. I ain't gonna do nothing with it. Go ahead, girl. Listen, be kind, rewind. Those who know. But make your content. So I'm gonna be checking out. Y'all better make y'all fucking content, okay? Make your content. Because when I get out of this live, I've already made 5 videos this morning. I just ain't put them all up. So when I get out of this live, I'm about to do a couple more pieces of content. So all my content is done for the whole day. I don't have to make no more content today. I just put it out. How do set up subscription to buy? Set up subscription to buy what specifically, Carol? I want to make sure that I'm clear. Question, if you make a post and it gets negative comments, do you delete it? It depends on what the comments are. If the negative comments are going to incite conversation that's healthy, I leave them. If it's just trolling, I delete that shit. But see, I use TikTok Cares comments. So while it will let a lot of comments through, as long as it knows it's probably not bad, when it gets to a certain point on my post, all of my comments go into a queue for me to moderate. And I do moderate them. Yep. Because like I told you, the world is a cable network and I am my own station and I decide what gets broadcast on my station. That includes their fucking comments. Because when you allow people to put comments on your stuff, you allow them to broadcast on your station. I don't allow that if I don't like it. How do I get back here Thursday at 5 p.m.? I'm a newbie. Well, just follow me. And I'm here. I do lives the mornings, like Monday through Friday, like 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The only time I switch up if it's a special occasion, and I usually put it as a note in my story so you can see and know. I would like to, I didn't know I had, look, listen, Carl. Honey, I didn't even know I had more than 1 subscription. See, I am learning too. Do you understand? I'm not going to sit here and carry it like I know every fucking thing. Look, let me write down a note and go find out why I had more than 1. I have no idea. I'll get back to you, girl, because I don't know. I think TikTok did that. Because I didn't know I have that. Do you know, like, I didn't even start the subscription thing until a couple months back because I didn't understand what it was. And I remember asking ChatGPT, why would I do subscriptions? What the hell would people subscribe to? And then ChatGPT was like, bitch, haven't we talked about this before? Because they like the content. You only see 1, then then I couldn't tell you. No, I'm not a professor. No, I work in tech. Well, I did until Elon took my job. So now I'm making another way. And I think that way is I've always wanted to use my voice. Honestly, I love radio. Like, I love radio. I'm a radio person. I grew up on radio, so I love radio. And Howard Stern is my favorite disc jockey, right? Followed by Donnie Simpson, right? And I love radio. I love not seeing people, but hearing them. I love it. So while I do the on-camera thing, I don't really like that, but I do it. But I love radio. So I love talking and stuff. So I think this is a good fit for me. Unfortunately, this dress with this bra isn't. But this is a good fit for me. And so I'm leaning more and more into it. Now I'm just trying to get get things set up properly for me to do to do my live show, morning show. And I think I'm going to do that on YouTube only because you can't say shit over here. You can't say nothing over there. But then you can't do a lot of music over here on YouTube. So I gotta figure out the secret sauce of it all. But make y'all content, y'all. That's the big thing that I would tell you to make. Just go ahead and make your content. So I'm gonna be checking up on y'all. I make it my business to say something like this at the end of a couple, my lives here or there, because I want you to know we gonna all win on this together. What I don't want is a year from now, some of the same people are in here listening to me and seeing the things that I've accomplished, and you still talking about you scared and ain't did it yet. That's going to be a problem for me. So that's why I'm talking about it to you, saying I'm looking at you right in your face. Get your ass off of here after this live and go make some damn content. Make at least 3 videos today. You don't even have to be in any of them. Like what? You ain't got to be in them videos. I'm looking for my girl Sassy, but she not here this morning because I'm going to check on her because I told her a content creation idea about she wanted pets. I want to see if she did them paper cats and them paper dogs. I'm doing a video when my daughter comes back home because she has these Labubu's, dumbass little little stuffed animal little thingies. But she got 2 fake ones and 2 real ones. So I'm going to do a skit like the Labubu's is at the club and the fake ones versus the real ones. Bet you it give views. People identify with it. You do relatable content. Do things that people like. And for me, it's just something to be silly and fun. Because on my other account here on TikTok, I don't talk about the same things that I talk about here. Because frankly, I hate that this particular account on TikTok is kind of niched in. Because when I try to talk about other things, people don't really want to hear that. So I accept that. So I started the other one so I can talk about other things that I like to talk about. Because I don't just talk about politics. I like to talk about movies, music, life events, all types of stuff. Not just politics. You are giving me some of it. Yeah, so go create some damn content today, Carol. Okay, I'm watching you too, girl. Especially being an RN, you got content. You got stories. Girl, story time with Nurse Carol. There's a content idea right there. Story time with Nurse Carol. Oh, people love story time on TikTok. Tell a story. And you don't even have to be sitting in the camera when you tell the story. You can just point the camera at the wall. Whatever you want to do, just make the content, okay? I want to say thank you all so much. Listen, we got 81,000 likes in here this morning, first of all. How do you set up a different account? I need to talk with Chet. Which type of different account? A different TikTok account? You just sign out of the one you in and hit create account, create a new one. That's it. Use a different email address. You can't use the same email address, but use a different email address. So that's what you do. So thank you all so much for the likes. I will be back online. I will be back doing another live this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I forgot something. Y'all, we didn't do our movie for this month. So we need to have a discussion about, we need to start figuring out what our genre is going to be. And then I can put up a poll on the Patreon with some suggestions and we can go from there because we did our movie night last night, but we didn't do it this month and we need to. And I have not seen Sinners yet, so that'd be a good one to talk about because I have not seen Sinners. I'm purposely avoiding looking at it. I haven't seen that and I haven't seen the new Final Destination yet that I purposely avoided watching. I purposely avoided watching reactions of it because I'm one of those people that let me tell y'all something. I watch people watch movies that I've already seen. Every night, I watch people watch movies that I've already seen. Why? Because I want to see how they react to movies that I've already seen and I know how I reacted. I want to see how they react. It's very simple, very plain. I love that shit. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. That's content. Those people are getting paid to watch movies. That's it. Make your content. So I want to say again, thank you all for the likes today, all of the engagement today, because we have great engagement. We, again, proving you don't need a lot of followers and a lot of people in your lives to have great engagement. Talk to folk. Connect with people. But thank you for the engagement. Thank you for all of the gifts. And understand, I want to give a shout out to my top 5 gifters because I do this in every live, but I appreciate all of the gifts and support because you don't have to, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much for number 1, beautiful Miss Kiana Black. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 2, beautiful Sinopa. Thank you so much. Number 3, beautiful Hollister. Number 4, beautiful Lori. Number 5, beautiful D. And a special shout out to number 6, beautiful, redhead Alex. Alex, I didn't know you were a redhead. You're gorgeous, beautiful. And I thank you all so much for joining me today. And I'll be back on here live this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wanted to remind you of something on my way out the door, okay? And I appreciate you too, Corey. I want to remind you of something. Don't let nobody live rent-free in your head. That's why I'm telling y'all, fuck those trolls. Just run your race. Forget the trolls. The trolls don't do nothing. They just try to stop people. They want to drag you back where they are. Run your race. So don't feed the trolls. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. And that's a true fact. You want to grow yourself? Stay consistent. Stay consistent and don't let nobody live rent-free in your head, baby, okay? I'll see you guys this afternoon. Have a great Saturday. Peace, you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.